Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it has been a long time since we've last gotten together, and I just want to say welcome back to the Actors Area. If this is your first time, I'm your host, Sean Robert Grant, and I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for 2019, and I got some really exciting news for you. And if you're figuring out what it is, look at the title. Here's why 2019 will be the greatest year for you as a performer. That means as an actor, as a musician, as an actress, anything in the creative space. And the great thing is you can use this in every area of your life and you will flourish. Okay? And it's something so simple, not always easy, but something so simple that most people kind of fly over it. Most people kind of ignore it. Most people just kind of brush it off as, oh, that's not true. But let me just get right into it because I'm so excited to reveal this to you. You know, I want you to first take a look at what you've accomplished in 2018. Just think about it real quick, you know, and think about if you could, would you make that year better? Would you double, triple, quadruple, 10 times your progress in that regard, in that aspect? Would you do that? Of course you would. Of course you would. So how do we do that? Well, this morning I was shooting a live video on Facebook and I divinely stumbled upon the idea of how we can get into a place. Or let's just put it out there. Acting has been a selfish endeavor for the longest time. And what I mean by selfish, it's taken on a selfish spin in the sense that it's just about me, and about me only. Which means you look at all the acting groups on Facebook, and one that, oddly enough, I mean, this is like a message from the universe. The one that I've been banned from, which you're probably a part of, casting directors for actors, kind of leads to my point. Exactly. It's all about promoting yourself. Yet I see the same actors who have been promoting themselves for years at a time, and nothing really comes of it other than a possible, hey, you got to change this up. You got to change that up. This might not be the best thing for you. Blah, 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 such and such. Nothing ever comes of that. So I'm going to give you something different. I'm going to give you a different spin to take. In 2019, instead of focusing on yourself, focus on everybody else. Zig Ziglar stated, if we want to accomplish our dreams, all we got to do is help enough people to reach their dreams. And I'm living proof of this exact concept in my own life in every single area. Every single area. People always ask me a lot of times, how does your life work out the way that it does? How are you able to find yourself in the right place at the right time? You know why? Because I have a giver's heart. I am so secure and trusting in the knowing that God, the universe, all that is providing each and everything that I desire to have, and then some. And that's exactly what I get back. But I get it back because I open that space to give as much as I possibly can to each and every one out there. You know, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm telling you what works. It's a paradoxical law within the universe that if you want more, you have to give more. Whatever you don't have is what you're not giving. So if that's money, if that's career success, if that's love, it means you're not giving enough of it to the rest of humanity. And that's what you got to do with your career. Find ways to give. And I'm not saying like you got to do like me and start a podcast, but if you want to do that, great. I'm not saying you have to go and write articles if writing's not your thing. But what I am saying is, you're an actor, you love to act, get a group of guys and girls together and meet at a coffee shop and go through a read through. There's so many scripts online. I'd give you one of my scripts if you wanted to read through it with a group of people, just to kind of to give back and to bounce energy off each other. Start right there. What about going to different Facebook groups, checking out people's pages and stuff, and giving them positive feedback on their headshots or on their reel? So what happens is this energy starts to build, and you find the one truth that every actor should know, but they don't. 95% do not know. There's more than enough for all of us to be successful 1 trillion times over. There's more than enough, way more than enough. And it's important for us to move from a competitive stance to a creative stance to help each other to rise up and continue to rise higher and higher as performers and as people. Okay? And so if we can do that, because I get it. You've been doing the same stuff. And there's guys and girls out there that can prove to you that being selfish is the way to become a success. But chances are you're probably not as fulfilled if you do it that way. I see some of the best actors all the time absolutely give nothing back to other actors trying to get to where they're getting. They give nothing back, but yet and still they will post, they will boast, they will blurt out all the stuff that they're doing to put the focus back on them. And I'm just at a point in this year where I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I mean, hey, that's their Facebook. They want to do what they want to do. That's great. But at the same time, I want to start this movement to where we start embracing each other as performers. We start giving back to each other. I wrote a book last year, at the end of last year. And if you're Facebook friends with me or in any of the groups that I'm in, you probably saw the link that I posted. But anyway, I wrote this book from the deepest part of my heart to help actors in any way that I possibly could. I channeled as much creativity as I possibly could, as much love, as much generosity. And I'm so proud of myself because I really wanted this book to be published. I really wanted this book to be out on the shelves with the bestseller, with the other bestsellers and stuff. And I knew it had that potential. But then I meditated, as I do every day, and I connected to my heart, to my spirit, and it told me, give it away. And at first I was like, what? And it says, give it away. And immediately, the second time it told me to give it away, I knew in my heart that it was the right thing to do. So I gave away my entire book. 6 months I worked. Late nights, Starbucks. Late nights at home during the days in Starbucks, taking time, skipping things, finishing chapter after chapter, just really going in after it, 1 to 2 chapters per day. I took that book and I put it in Dropbox and I placed it up on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and whatever else you can place it on. And I gave it away. And I feel so good about that. I feel so fantastically good about that. Like excited about that because I knew that my goal has always been to help actors, not just book roles, not just say, haha, look at me, I just won an award. No, it's been to help them through my own experiences. And I did that with that one simple gesture, and it came from the heart. And that is something that's so important for you to know. We've talked about it in the past if you've been listening to this podcast, but you got to come from a place of complete love and complete generosity. Complete love and complete generosity. When you give something, do not expect something back in return. The measure of a true giver, the measure of someone who is truly abundant, who has the capacity to have unlimited resources, is somebody who can give to those who cannot give anything back to them. And they give freely. And like I said, it sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, but I'm not. I'm saying this because I want you to experience that same level of success, that same level of feeling, knowing that everything's going to be okay because it's all provided for. This is what God wants of you as an actor, as a person, as an actress. He wants you to give your resources away. He wants you to give your gifts away. That in itself would absolutely transform the culture of Hollywood. You could even start your own Hollywood by doing stuff like that, where conscious-based actors and actresses come together to give to each other, to share, to elevate each other, to help each other, not to take advantage of each other, not to get jealous of each other when one person is doing well and another is not. I'm sick of that paradigm. I'm over that paradigm. I'm going to do everything I can this year with the vibrational actor in the actors area to cultivate a community of people that are willing to help each other out in any way that they can. And I invite you to join. I invite you right now. My page is called the Vibrational Actor Group page on Facebook. Join that group. I will accept any and everyone who's there with positive vibes. Join that group, and together we will build a community that will inspire and uplift performers all over the world. Doesn't matter where you're from. You can be in Sandusky, Ohio, or Los Angeles, California, or New York, New York. I don't care. If you're an actor and you're willing to embrace the concept of give more, this group is for you. Because I know this is what makes true success. And when I say true success, I'm talking about the success that fulfills you, the success that makes you feel so full of life. In addition to all the roles and the cash and the nice things and stuff like that. I'm not interested in that emptiness. I'm interested in like completely fulfilling destiny through this vocation. And it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with your colleagues, your friends. It starts with the actor or actress right now that's in North Dakota listening to this. Let's do this because this will revolutionize your life as a performer in 2019. Guys, that is all. Stay in touch. Drop me a line. It'd be great to hear from you. Matter of fact, let's kind of, since we're on the notion of doing something different this year, let's evolve this podcast. If there's any topic that you would love to hear, any topic you would love to hear me talk about, shoot me a line and I will definitely create an episode for it, because ultimately my joy comes from being here for you, and I get joy from doing this, knowing that I can help you. That's always been my objective. So shoot me a line, whether it's through email, Facebook, text if you have my number, whatever it is. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.